Good morning and good evening, man. Hey, I'm feeling a little better now. Your boy was like real sick, sick on Wednesday, and I'm just now getting back to it. So if you jumped into this show, hey, I finally looked looked in the YouTube streets and just dilly dally what I wanted to check out, and something real dear and close to the heart. And I got my juice right here. Hey, yeah. So I started back blending and juicing. I need to buy me a clear one of these and start putting up some more of those videos. Yeah, yeah. So really, basically, what happened is that boy, my little boy, somehow what he had jumped on me. So just to get the show started, to give you a glimpse of what we're going to be looking into about stamps on food, not for human consumption, man. Hey, this administration ain't playing making America healthy again. This is a real thing jumping off. Let's check it out. See, so let's just jump in and get something started because I need to keep y'all over here. And that's one video, but let's start it off like this. Let's look at which was the one that really got me cracking up. This one. Here we go. Oh, oh, excuse me, dang, I'm struggle streaming. That's what happened when you haven't did it enough. This one right here.
Nutrition health coach. And y'all, we are duty prescription drugs, the ones that basically say, pay attention, this stuff could. You know those scary black box warnings you usually see on heavy duty prescription drugs? The ones that basically say, pay attention, this stuff could actually kill you? Well, in 2026, those labels are moving out of the pharmacy and into your grocery cart. And once you see what's behind this change, you're never going to look at a box of crackers or a healthy granola bar the same way. If you're new here, my name is Lily. I'm a certified nutrition health coach. And y'all, we are in the middle of like a total health revolution. It is changing so quickly. I'm having a hard time keeping up over here. But today we are going to.
So go over there and check out her channel because hey, this thing is gonna get good. They're switching to this now, but let's check out. Here's her channel. She's talking about like her channel is like
You know those scary black box warnings you usually see on heavy.
Lily Kane. That's her show. So in the meanwhile, let's check out this one. See, we can fair use, and we're gonna get back to that. I like.
This is not meant for human consumption. I'm already kind of pissed off because I'm in Publix and I'm like seeing
One
what
of my
people are
favorite
exposed to.
chips. I
These,
stopped eating
forget
it.
it. Look at this corn. That's GMO. Okay, that'll kill you right
When
there.
it first
Vegetable
came
oil,
out, I was tearing them
canola
up.
oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, poison. Oh, it gets worse than this. Look at all the dyes. Red 40. Yeah, that's been outlawed, but you're going to still enjoy it. Look at all of these dyes. And if it's not bad enough, there's monosodium glutamate, which is an excitotoxin for our kids' brains. No human should digest these. Honestly, it's worse. Have your kids go out and eat dirt because it's better than this. This absolutely should not be sold to humans.
Right.
That is total poison. Does anyone eat this? It should absolutely be outlawed. Yeah, I can't do it. Done. This is
So, so I just played that so we can get a sound bite of what we're actually putting into our bodies because sometimes we can't even read what's on these packages, and man, this thing just gets crazy. And then you got to look at the rest of what Lily was talking about on her show. So just hold up a minute, and then we're gonna look at some of the facts that she had found. Let me get back to it. All right, Lily. And make sure no commercial don't come up. You know. Oh, here we go. There you.
Into your grocery cart. And once you see what's behind this change, you're never going to look at a box of crackers or a healthy granola bar the same way. If you're new here, my name is Lily. I'm a certified nutrition health coach. And y'all, we are in the middle of like a total health revolution. It is changing so quickly, I'm having a hard time keeping up over here. But today we are going to cover the 3 massive changes happening right now in the food world. One, the not recommended for human consumption label, a new labeling law that is honestly making me laugh. I think it's hilarious. But for big food companies, they are furious. They're literally trying to sue to stop it. Secondly, we'll cover the global magnifying glass, why Canada and the US are putting little magnifying glasses on your food. And lastly, we'll cover the secret cleanup and lawsuits, how big food is fighting to keep you in the dark, meanwhile changing their product recipes. So whether you're a label reader or someone who just wants to be able to buy.
Now that's one thing I do. I do read my labels, but every now and then I want to give me some of that lime stuff because I didn't talk myself into believing. Oh well, I feel like I'm coming down with a little bug, so I'll grab a couple of them small bags of those spicy Cheetos with the lime in it, clear up the sinus, or get whatever it's on me off of me. But as but now, as us, we and then our excuses at most times be that well, it would take many, and this is what I imagine some of the studies are showing. So I may have to bring some of that to the forefront. But then we got to look at like what she was talking about. Uh, let's move over here. See, look at all this stuff.
But the thing is, this law is changing how big food labels their food, and a big food corporation doesn't want to have to change just the way a box and a label is for
Ooh,
Texas,
my favorite
and
cookie.
then make their boxes all different for other parts of the country. Instead,
My
because
cookie.
Texas has such a massive market, whatever Texas ends up doing, the rest of the country ends up getting the benefits, eh? Thank you, Texas.
Texas could change the way Americans eat snack foods nationwide, requiring a warning label on many popular food and drinks, reading not recommended for human consumption.
That could impact candies like Skittles and M&Ms, chips, including Doritos and Ruffles, and drinks like Gatorade and Mountain Dew.
It's targeting products using ingredients like bleached flour, food dyes, sweeteners, oils, and preservatives. Those are legal and common in many processed foods in the U.S., but some have faced regulation in other countries.
I believe that the rest of the nation will look to Texas and say, they're on to something. And just
So, so it's a whole lot of things about to jump off, man. They talking about let's make America healthy again. Ain't that something? But no, it's because of who who uh, who is doing it first. I don't know. Mo- uh, Most of my friends and the individuals I know that's in my age group, dude, we all start. A whole lot of people I noticed throughout the years, even when I was younger, I was looking at the ones 10 years older than me and stuff, already making a change with their diet. So, so this is not surprising to me that this is jumping off. Uh, let's get to the next clip, and we're gonna get back to her, Lily, in a few more minutes, and let's see. Could we see this little short one real quick? Let me see. I think I know where it is.
I moved from the US to Germany. I was shocked to find out that some of the foods I grew up with are banned here in Europe. Like some of our favorite sugary cereals that contain the flavor enhancer and preservative BHT. Restricted here because it potentially causes cancer. All those studies are inconclusive. Some citrus flavored sodas are also not allowed here in the European Union because they contain brominated vegetable oil, a chemical that keeps the citrus flavor from separating and floating to the top. Eggs here in Europe come with chicken poop and feathers on them. Washed eggs, like the ones you find in the US, are illegal here because washing the egg destroys a natural layer of the egg that protects against bacteria. So that's why the eggs here, unlike in the US, don't have to be refrigerated. I moved.
Wow. That was rather interesting, y'all. Ain't that something? Let's get back into it. And then I saw homeboy. Homeboy was like it. He didn't got worried. He was, man. Let's check out this next one. This is from our boy, the watching from afar. That's the name of his channel. That's a cold, shoot. That's a cold name there. Watching from afar. Check out him. See, watching from afar, finna break off something for us. So let's check out the old old school, old school to old school. Here we go, y'all. What is he finna say?
I was not going to make a video today, but something came across my feed that I was like, oh shit, I gotta pass this on.
See, that makes
If
sense.
you watched any of my videos, you know one of the main topics that I talk about
Yeah,
is
that
our
makes
food, man. It's
it,
our food and how that our food is making us unhealthy and it's sending us to the hospital. A vicious cycle where we go into the hospital, get some treatment just to keep you going. You come back out, you eat more of this garbage, you put it into your body, and you go back. That is the main thing of what I've been speaking on, or trying to get people aware of. Well, something came across my feed. A little small something, I caught it. And I'm gonna bring it to you, show it to y'all. And I hope that others see this. I hope that you share this. Because sharing something like this information could make it go from not just Texas, but to every other state. Because it's gonna take more than one. You know, if only one. Without further ado, don't forget to like, subscribe, and holler at your boy.
There's the highest cancer rates in the entire world now. Baton Rouge to New Orleans. We call it Cancer Alley. In 20 short years, we created the epicenter of cancer death in the world on the Mississippi River deltas with one molecule, glyphosate, Roundup. An extraordinary, insane journey towards cancer death. And it wasn't until we...
Good news. And I want you to check it out. Hey, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Because
fair
I think
use,
it's good for us. I think it can be good for us.
fair
So,
use, fair use.
without further ado, don't forget to like, subscribe, and holler at your boy.
There's the highest cancer rates in the entire world now. Baton Rouge to New Orleans. We call it Cancer Alley. In 20 short years, we created the epicenter of cancer death in the world on the Mississippi River deltas. Baton Rouge to New Orleans.
Texas could change the way Americans eat snack foods nationwide, requiring a warning label on many popular food and drinks, reading not recommended for human consumption.
That could impact candies like Skittles and M&Ms, chips, including Doritos and Ruffles, and drinks like Gatorade and Mountain Dew.
It's targeting products using ingredients like bleached flour, food dyes, sweeteners, oils, and preservatives. Those are legal and common in many processed foods in the U.S., but some have faced regulation in other countries.
I believe that the rest of the nation will look to Texas and say, huh, they're onto something. And just maybe we can curb the trend of us spending more on healthcare than any other nation in the world.
This law targets 44 specific chemical additives like red 40, yellow 5, and titanium dioxide. This law requires a warning label that says, warning, this product contains an ingredient that is not recommended for human consumption by authorities in Australia, Canada, the EU, or the UK.
Did y'all see that? That's weird. Did y'all see that list? Man, that list was fuck wild. That list. I think the list is really bigger than what I seen there. Shoot, think about it. I think the list is bigger, and then the list that we're looking at, this one, it may not be the list that we really is up here seeing. Look, I can't even pronounce some of that stuff. I mean, y'all take a picture at this list, and then if y'all feel like screenshotting it, and looking up some of these words, uh, man. And then I see, hey, I saw stuff that got this stuff in it, that dicholesterin and fatty acid, mono, man. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, 44 is on right on this list. And then they had something else. Then they say, look, look at these states, comparable country average. See, the health expenditure per capita U.S. dollars, current prices of PPP. I forgot what that is. But man, and it's actually countries out here that don't even allow our food and stuff to come anywhere close to their shores. So we need to start thinking about what is we putting in our body, kids' body. Like I said, man, my son was sick last week. It went away. We had to go to a hotel room for a second, and it came back, and it went away, and then it stayed on me, and he went to school. Oh man, there was some kind of bug going on. I don't know, uh, and I can't blame it on the place of work because I figure they keep it clean over there. But feel free to share this video, man. Those numbers. Man, I want to see. Man, that list look crazy.
World.
This law targets 44 specific.
Wow, wow. This is so crazy. See? So with that, I'm a dang. Hey, I'm gonna see. Well, I'm gonna check y'all to see if I got something else. I thought I had one more video to show y'all, and then we can call it rap. Oh yeah, I gotta show off this part. And then this is the one that estimated his time and knowing that he only had a little time to do it. So this one right here, and this is the reason why it's happening. I'm gonna show y'all.
Nearly a dozen states have agreed to the limits. Fox 35.
New at 6, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. wants junk food stripped from SNAP.
Yeah, this is part of President Trump's plan to make America healthy again. Nearly a dozen states have agreed to the limits. Fox 35's Mike Emanuel has more.
The National Mall was turned into a bustling farmers market Monday, part of the Trump administration's effort to make America healthy again.
We need to lighten up some regulations that allow way more local food to be eaten.
And the administration is going further, approving more waivers allowing states to ban certain junk foods from the list paid for by the SNAP program, formerly known as food stamps.
Today, I'm proud to sign 6 more waivers for Florida, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado.
The supplemental nutrition.
So y'all see. Not only that, those were some of the states that was named off about like six months ago. So there's the man, one of the kidneys, and his family. Some of them was a little upset with it. So y'all can do a show on that part, and then the shaming taxes saying, oh, because you getting a certain interest out of it. Do that really have a lot to do with our general concerns and health issues and health disparities? And man, because it's like, hey, it's a lot of people that need food. So the best thing that was really happening was we've been for years eating a lot of artificial stuff, huh? And notice he had the red bag. What's up with the Doritos? Man, the regular ones. And then, man, oh man. And then they showed them chocolate chip cookies. Man, we just go, man, I'm going to have to get me make a recipe book. Whoa, wow. So feel free to go over there and check out that video. Golly, man. So wow, man. This remind me of like in hip hop when the gangster rapping and start coming and all that, and then we did all about putting that stamp on it, and a whole lot of things didn't happen. And then we're at a place where I'm going to event on March the first, or oh no, March the first I believe, and it's post traumatic shit. It's a check the rhyme event. It's gonna be in Inglewood because you know, hey, I'm from the hip hop area where at the beginning it was no cursing jumping off, and and if it was, I don't think it was a lot of the gangster type rap, and it was more conscious rap. So that's what this is remembering. Now we have this, but yet I'm not seeing it being blasted on all of the media outlets yet. So hopefully, man, this is a trip. So with that right there, where's another video at? Let's look at this, and I'm gonna do this. And then somebody had this up here. Who? Oh, and we're gonna look at one more. And man, yep, I remember. And maybe and tomorrow I might do one on our boy that we watch in my nutrition class. This person right here.
And eggs and even milk.
See,
Today I'm going to talk
this is
about why you can't resist stuff like this. The food companies, especially junk food companies, have a big problem. There's no profit in whole food. There's no profit in selling meat and eggs and even milk and cheese, especially if you're doing grass-fed and you're doing high-quality
this is what
eggs.
we
There's no
watched.
profit in that. The margins are
I
so
think a
slim.
month
The
ago,
farmer makes
right in
like
our
maybe 1 or
nutrition class.
2% if they're lucky. What did they have to do to solve it? They had to give you something that gave you a much greater pleasure sensation than real food. So that's called hyperpalatability. So appealing that you can't resist it. So number one, they had to make food irresistible. Number two, they have to make sure that you're never fully satisfied, okay? Because if you're satisfied, then you'll just eat 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, right? But with these and with all this other food, you cannot just have a few. This is the anatomy of an addiction. Now, how do they do this? Well,
So I said I leave a cliffhanger there because I may want to do another one, and some more feed may come in pretty soon. So with that, I like to thank whoever was up at this morning from checking it out. This is one of our folks that we listen to right over there at the job I be working for. We have a resource center and things of that nature where we watch clips and eat food and the peers and things make and bring vegetables in there, and we try to learn what's in our foods and drinks and water. So, but still, there be snacks too. So usually a doctor would say minimize your cell phone snacks. Now I have noticed a lot of people say minimize, and then they say the good books say don't abuse things, but sometimes they will come out with something. Man, what about them grandma cookies? Man, boy, I be like buying one, and then I be like, dang, I should have got two. So and then I'm over here right now. And I'm got some Mr. Good Bar right in there, those little small ones. So until then, take care. Thank y'all for coming to the show. Wait a minute, I thought I had another one that was showing. Wow, and certain countries don't even allow this stuff coming. to their countries. I thought I saw a group of those videos down here at the bottom. Let's see. Illegal food. 3 years. Oh, this one. Oh, let's check out that.
Scrutiny, from unsanitary practices in mass production to the addition of dangerous chemicals. Most Americans want to believe that the United States is the gold standard of clean food. But that belief may not hold up to scrutiny. From unsanitary practices in mass production to the addition of dangerous chemicals, countries have good reason to give the side eye to imported foods claiming to be USDA approved. That's right, this week we're talking about American foods that have been banned by other countries. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. Then leave a comment and tell us what other world food facts you would like to know more about. Now let's see how wrong the rest of the world really is. Since the dawn of Skittles, there have been rumors about the dangers of eating them. In May of 2021, the Environmental Working Group asked the FDA to 67.
Yeah, you know. Let's just leave it there. Let's leave it there. Until then, thank y'all for coming to the show. Hit that like button, share this video. And that was just, man, other countries that ban our food. Wait a minute. And then he did a lot of music, so let's get back into it. Skittles, but I thought it was going to show the country.
Pounds of pig per person every year. Soo-ee, my heart is stopping. Don't get us wrong, of Skittles. The lawsuit claims Skittles are not only toxic, but are unfit for human consumption. So maybe for now, play it safe. Just go have some Swedish fish instead. Ever looked at a piece of crusty French baguette?
Oh, shoot, all right. I've been learning. Hey, I learned about the bread from watching Dr. Oz call up different guests. So feel free to go over there and check out this video. I learned how to really look for like whole wheat, 100% whole wheat, not the enriched kind. So a lot of us, I believe, in America have caught on to that, but then still individuals we do overlook it. Let's see if it's another one. What's this?
Other nations indulge in swine just as much, if not more, than Americans.
Oh, shit, all right. And then I do remember seeing those pigs when I used to work at the railroad yard. All right, so. All right, what is this? Yep, and that's the way it was looking.
Aches and muscle spasms if consumed in large enough quantities. But it is a small price to pay for a perfect piece of the pork.
Now, this is what...
Hygiene in America often comes down to dousing...
Now, I had some chicken. So while I was sick, I made some chicken soup. And, the first time. And then I ate some rice and stuff, bell peppers. I didn't have the celery. The next day, I doctored it up with the celery and the Progresso soup stuff. So, hey, I tried to do something, but it was working. It was building back up my strength. I had to get something down my throat.
Stuff in a chlorine bath and calling it FDA approved. And chicken is no exception. Pathogen reduction treatments, or PRTs, refer to the use of different chemicals to destroy harmful microbes on raw meat. Somewhere along the line, American food regulators decided a quick chlorine shock was the best way to kill salmonella and FDA approved. And chicken is no exception. Pathogen reduction treatments, or PRTs, refer to the use of different chemicals to destroy harmful microbes on raw meat. Somewhere along the line, American food regulators decided a quick chlorine shock was the best way to kill salmonella and other bacteria on uncooked poultry. Chlorine marinade. And look, it's not that the EU is against taking a long gulp from the public pool now and then. In fact, the risks posed by chlorine consumption are relatively low. The bigger concern is that the chlorine baths are just an eye-burning band-aid on a larger problem. The tip of the beak, so to speak. They're worried that the PRTs are insufficient to deal with more than just the normal bacteria and don't get at a potential
Wow. I don't want to see that part.
people. Ironically, the qualities that make Mountain Dew a soda non gratis in other countries is exactly what the brand promotes: a frenetic, over-caffeinated lifestyle. Do the Dew. Baja Blast.
Yeah. Yeah, but I wanted to do, a lot of y'all know that Mountain Dew has some caffeine in it. Yep, it has caffeine in it. And then I learned that in a long time. One one of my homeboys told me that. I said, "What? It's caffeine in it?" No, it's not. I'm glad we didn't bet because we were some silly ass team. We bet on probably practically every goddamn that you can imagine. That's if we can catch you not reacting and what was that? Hey, that was fun. Like we just bet on any goddamn thing. And then we were like, look at each other and say, well, then we estimate our bet. Man. Put that in the chat if y'all ever did that with y'all classmates, friends in the neighborhood back then.
Woo-hoo. And while you might be able to find Mountain Dew in Europe, it's going to hit a little different. That's because Europe spent exactly 2 years in the 90s riding the dew before discontinuing it. What is being sold as Mountain Dew in the EU has a recipe closer to the original carbonated beverage, as created by Tennessee beverage bottlers Barney and Ollie Hartman in the 1940s. The original Mountain Dew was meant as a whiskey mixer, with the name coming from the affectionate Scottish term for moonshine. It'll tickle your innards, is what the old ads used to read. No lies detected here.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Oh man, a lot of people gonna be upset about that.
Little Debbie has been providing Americans with comfort snack food since the 1960s, with their variety
So
of zebra cake.
let me just get on out of here because I just realized, hey, it's a lot of soundtrack and music, and I may get hit. So until then, thank y'all for